Welcome to ROM Hack Race Week 206. This level requires me to pay for each jump with a coin. You can see my coin counter up in the top right. Another unusual thing here is that my fireballs also activate on-off switches. I'm going to need to focus on burning every possible enemy with a fireball. That'll make most enemies drop coins, so long as they're vulnerable to fire. We've got a little bit of time to wait here, and when we come out of here, we're going to have the most coins that we're ever going to have in this level. This bottom block over here has a coin in it. It's going to bump the shell up, which is going to bump the other shell. Burning that shell gives me the last coin I need to make it to the pipe. I am allowed to bounce for free off of no blocks, and each of those blocks kills magic and gives me a coin, so it's a free jump. When Yoshi swallows an enemy, like a football or the bullet, that also gives me a coin. This note block has a coin over top of it. Hitting it collects the coin and leaves behind an invisible solid block. I'm only barely able to make it over here because of the disco shell hitting the block and me burning the piranha plant. I need to shell jump here, and it's tricky because if you repress the run button after you throw a shell to shell jump, you can burn it, and that's not helpful for me. I only have one coin, I just can't make it to the goal. Except there's a Kaizo block. Thanks. My time for this race was 1 hour, 31 minutes, and 16 seconds. That put me in 6th place out of 8 racers who finished. This is the escape from Grand Poo World 2. After you've defeated Bowser, you have to leave the castle as it's sinking down into the lava. There was actually a hidden block just above that saw I avoided. There's a door up above me to the left. I need to open it with the key. You can't directly spin jump while you're holding an item, so I throw it up in the air, catch it, and bounce off the thwomp. A lot of this is just pretty basic platforming, but with the rising lava, you're under a tight timer. We need to bounce our way up here to get up to the next door to the right. And once we get to the top right section here, we're in the home stretch. Come on, Yoshi. Got it. You'll find that this is my mushroom. Yeet! This switch palace switch is melted by fireballs. Let me show you how I got here. The red shells in this level are special. Jumping off of them will give me access to Fire Flower. I can use my fireballs to both melt ice and to flip on-off switches. I'm gonna need both of these shells, so I juggle up the Buzzy Beetle, shell jump off of the red shell, and then give the beetle to this blue Koopa. I'm gonna melt both of these ice blocks, use Yoshi to get back over to the shell, respawn Yoshi, and regain Fire Flower over here. Both of these blocks get melted, and I do a big shell jump over to the pipe. In the second half of the level, we need to climb all the way up to the top and then go into a door. A kicked throw block can be spun off of, and as I'm spinning, I'm also shooting fireballs the entire time. I get into a little bit of a rhythm as I'm climbing up where I melt the ice blocks, take some damage, regain my Fire Flower, and then repeat. I just barely have enough invincibility frames to make it in the door after taking damage. After I hit the P-switch, I have a limited amount of time to get over to the right and press the Switch Palace switch to win. This was ROM Hack Race Week 201, Lost Fire Palace by Xiao Xiao. My time during this race was 41 minutes and 20 seconds. That put me in 12th place out of 20 racers who finished. Hello. Hey, Chris, Ashley, Crush. Alright, Sensation. Alright, let's get started. Why does it show oh, fuck. It shows 7 exits because I did a switch balance. Great. Bait and switch. Magic. Use on-off switches to turn the saws into moles, and vice versa. That was weird. That shell probably should have hit me. I'm gonna be totally honest. Thank you so much for all the gifts, folks. I really appreciate it. I had a super late start today because I intended to go grocery shopping yesterday, and then I did not. So in order to not starve, I had to do that today. It's a really good setup. Oh no, you had to watch Perchance? What a shame.
Hello there.
I think that block actually hit. Not what you do. No, they're both on SMW Central. Thank you, Chris. Chris G underscore underscore underscore, always using Kaizo blocks to their fullest potential. Hey, Roozle Doozle. I think I can just go straight over there. Yeah, I can. Okay, so I don't need to be riding him up top. Why? Hey, Caleb. I don't like when creators are making things like sprite killers that are essential for gameplay invisible. Hey, turtle. Thank you very much for the star gift. I really appreciate it. Oh my god. That's... I was not expecting that. I get it now. It makes sense for it to turn into a different sprite, because it kind of is a different one to start with. There should definitely be something visible for the player, though. So that we know that there's sprite killers. Yeah. The only thing I was preparing myself for was bullets coming out of the blasters. Six. Yeah, I feel pretty confident of playing through every beginner ROM hack of Super Mario World on SMW Central. Hey, Peaches, thank you so much for the GG and for the hearts. Underscores manner. That was well applied. Okay, I'm already dead. Oh, hang on one second. Hang on. I need to turn a thing on. I need to... I'm switching back and forth between two different scripts, and I need to not be doing that anymore. I need to keep my P speed. Ah, the cape frame roll is so irritating for me. Where it makes you keep rising after you've already let go of the button. Oh. Okay. That's pretty fun how I can keep flight state through the pipe. I can't actually do anything with it though.
First blood.
Hey Dash. Congratulations on being first. I don't get a second try. Things are alright. I'm fully loaded on groceries now. Which, it feels nice to have food in the house right now. I shouldn't say it like that, because I keep a pretty well-stocked pantry. But sometimes I run out of specific things. Who, me? Making things harder for myself? Orb! The Hungry Earth. I know what I'm making for dinner tonight, that's the important thing. Oh heck! It's raining mushrooms! Cool. Hamburgers! I'm making hamburgers. Steamed hams. Despite the fact that they are obviously grilled. Mmm, steamed hams. That was a close one. You know what this hack needs is more Kaizo blocks. Oh, not much. How's it going? Bye, Yoshi. I'm doing just fine. I'm really confused about why that one death block is there. Is it to prevent me from bringing Yoshi to the left or something? I don't get it. That was a fun level. It was a very fun level. Hark Peak. Okay. I should look into, fixing something. Live split doesn't, it doesn't expose all the data that it could to the WebSocket server, which means that I can't get at everything that I want to. But I think I can change that. I did, I added in a couple of things to the live split WebSocket server. What's gonna stop me from doing one more thing? What are the white bone looking things? They are bones. Okay. There's a blarg there. There's a lava lotus there. I can rely on the water to stop me. Hey, Teresa, thank you very much for the heart me and go popular. Okay, I need to be faster. Not that fast. I'm not the biggest fan of these two Koopas right here. Come on. Because you mostly can't see them up until the point where you need to start actively landing on them. Oh, just making our way through ROM hacks. I think in about an hour and a half, we're gonna switch gears from SMW to Zelda 2. Because I have a multi-world that I'm perfectly capable of finishing. And I don't know if I'm blocking anybody else. I don't think I am. But I would much rather not be the issue. Hint, you can bounce twice on this shell. He's talking about the one that's... not the one that's in my freaking hand, that's for sure. Because I've already used the double bounce on that. I cannot believe how late, in Gooch's... No, I had the shell mistaken. That was still a double bounce shell. How late in Gooch's Rim World my Zelda 2 raft was. Because there's like half of the game you can't get access to until you have raft. And there's no way around that. No matter how clever you are. Oh, I've already got it. I really expected to need that shell again. Kaizo block. No? Where's the Kaizo block? Death in heaven. Okay. It's more likely than you think. Okay, got it. There's cool stuff in this hack, but I think it hurts itself with all the stuff that just happens magically, that you have no ability to foresee coming. Granted, this is a pretty early hack, but I will judge it by today's standards. And you know what the best part is? No one can stop me. Hey, Vessel. Morning, Andy.
Hello there.
Okay. It's there. Thank you for the heart me, the go popular, and the super popular. Oh, just chipping away at progress. Should just have a couple more weeks left of Beginnerthon. I think I'm gonna try and commit myself to doing some lunar magic once once I'm finished with Beginnerthon. I'll do it on stream, I don't care. What a mean thing to do. I'm excited to finally do something with the levels that have just been sitting around for forever. I think this is the year for it. Why? Why are there Kaizo blocks everywhere? You tell him, Spike. I got the moon. Okay. Super Mario World is a perfect game with no flaws. Hey, Nate Dogg, how you doing? Thank you so much for the heart me. Grumpy dog. You are such a grumpy dog. Why are you so upset? What was going on off screen? You don't tell me what to do. The awakens. Aw, Ugg Rochester. When you get to Yoshi, stand on the right edge of the block. Okay, well, he's not lying. Yeah, that's how that's supposed to work. I use a PS4 controller. The only notable thing about it is that I use a PS4 back button to give me access to the Super Nintendo A button while I'm leaving my thumb on Y and B. I think that's a speed strat, but also a really crappy one, because that's a hard jump. The Rebel Flesh. One, two. Okay. I'll try and go around. Three. That should have been 4. Yeah, there is. That's 4. What a silly troll. Is that how that was supposed to work? I'll take it. They're probably too expensive.
Hello there.
Okay. That wasn't too bad. Something's gonna kill me right away, right? No? Not so much? Alright. It's a cool level. Gonna reset the game here in a second to check my exit count.
Hello there.
Congratulations on being third. 14. Okay. I'll just leave the exit count where it's at. Journey's End. Before you continue with your journey, you must first prove yourself. It was a different time. Somebody said something offhand one time that just, it still cracks me up about Bowser going to Home Depot and just brushing all the hammers off the shelf into his cart. It was a specific Bowser. I think it was the Grand Poo World 3 Bowser that they were talking about. That's such a mean Kaizo block. Because Grand Poo World 3 Bowser throws so many hammers. Such a mean Kaizo block. Wow. Hey, Christina, thank you for the roses. I'm getting so close there. It's breaking my spin jump, so I'm touching the ground.
King Bowser walks up to the register with several carts of hammers.
Hello, Deborah. Oh, the usual on my charge again.
Will that be paper or plastic bags today?
I've changed to reusable. Just because I want to conquer the kingdom doesn't mean I can't be environmentally friendly.
There's two, at least. Probably just those two. If it's not those two, I will be very, very surprised. But Chris G ___ correctly recognized that I don't want to be making a jump next to the spikes. The doctor will see you now. That's Harkness. Oh boy. Alright, well the good thing is, I'm pretty sure that this is a set pattern of a boss. His pattern just took me by surprise. Yeah. He doesn't move differently when he turns to face me. Yo, Vessel, thank you so much for the gift sub to Bowser's Fat Balls. I really appreciate it. Alright, what are you throwing? Oh, a 1-up, thanks. Is this gonna be like a lightning fast bowling ball or something? Yeah! They probably do. Nice throw. Well, that makes for an easier third phase. He jumps further left than he does right. Let's go. I guess this is the end of the game? I was expecting one more level. Thank you very much for the hearts, Peaches. What was I doing to the Mecha Koopa? I was kicking it so it wouldn't wake up. Got a big ol' kitty cat on my desk. Hype train! Let's go. Get scammed. Thank you very much for the heartbeat. So... you don't just give up. You don't just let things happen. You make a stand. You say no. You have the guts to do what's right. Even when everyone else just runs away. It's gonna be about his Chipotle order. dedicated to Harkness. Created by Chris G ____. ASM by the ASM folks. This is a really fun hack. This is really fun. Definitely very heavy on the Kaizo blocks.
When the going gets tough, Germ grits his teeth, folks.
That's right. Thank you for the bits. Shoutouts to my wife, Og Rochester, The King, Dylan of Insanity, Juz Cook, Laura Stars, Agathor86, Megascott, and Hash Bandicoot. Twitch chat, and you. Thank you so much for the star. I appreciate the gift. Favorite Mario game? I like Mario RPG a whole lot. Aggie? Has Aggie been streaming lately? Thank you for all those stars. I really, really appreciate it. He's been doing his strongman training? I've been out of the loop. I need to make sure that I'm... It's a cat. It's a cat. It was the correct number of exits. Well, it's listed as the wrong number of exits. It says 16, it's actually 14. So we're good, we're finished. That was Super Hark Bros. That is hack number 289 of my Kaizo Beginnerthon. And we're gonna go ahead and spin the next hack now. First, we pick the difficulty. It'll either be intermediate or advanced. And we've got advanced. Let's give it a spin. We got plenty of stuff to choose from. Wario's Wonderful Walk. This is a hack I know absolutely nothing about. Wario's Wonderful Walk. By Captain Domas. It's a 10 exit hack. And I guess we'll learn more about it soon. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take care of some paperwork. In the meantime, I'm also gonna say thank you everybody for supporting me. I really, really appreciate it. Get the wheel out here. A special thanks to Corrupt Vessel, Peaches, and Tony for all the support. I really appreciate it. And let's get this stuff finished up here. Yes. Well, thank you for taking the time out of your day to say so. God, that's such a fucking annoying... Oh! No, I think that was real. Thank you so much. Sorry, there's, No. That's a bunch of stars that suddenly decided to show up here. Dumb and Plumber? I have played Dumb and Plumber, yes. Alright, I think everything's ready. Yeah, we're doubling up on gifts on YouTube, and I fucking hate that. I need to complain about it again. That was something that was fixed. Alright, let's swap on over to Wario's Wonderful Walk. Jewels. Jewels are YouTube's currency. Alright, we've got the Wario sprite. Alright, let's get started. 3, 2, 1, go. Wario had enough of his dumpster and goes on a relaxing walk. Thank you so much for the follow, I really appreciate it. Above Wario's sewer. Actually, hold on. Okay, I can't go in that pipe. Above Wario's sewer. Levels are named after songs I like. Artists can be seen on the overworld. Progress can be saved after every level. Oh, okay. The Book of Souls, which is a song by Iron Maiden. Okay. I want to hold right off of that. Oh, that's not solid? Okay. I am used to doing certain things, which is to say, neutraling the D-pad and holding the jump button to get as much speed and distance off of these boost blocks as possible. And this level is requiring me not to do those things. So I'm going a lot faster and higher than intended to in a lot of spots. Kind of a weird use of these boost blocks, honestly. Just because they're one of very few things that can get you moving as fast as they do. And Captain Dumas has me not using them to their full potential. Okay. Hey, Bass Bastion. I almost messed that up. Hook! Year Zero by Ghost. The grass on the ceiling looks sticky. Old jump. Cool. Dang. Yeah, graphically too. I don't have a spread shot though. Did they make a new Contra? What are you? That's a Rex. Okay. I was hiding behind like a mushroom or something? How bad is it that I'm thinking... Ah, yes. Yes, that's the one. How bad is it though that I'm thinking new Contra and I think back to Contra 4? Which was 20 years ago? Whereabouts? Slightly less than 20 years. Oh boy. That should have hit me. That really should have hit me.
Hello there.
Hi, Sparkle Fritz. Contra Rebirth? I played Hardcore? Contra Hardcore on the PlayStation 2. Not very much of it. It was very hard. From Darkness by Illuvati? I don't know. Hit the on-off block to switch the light on. Oh, this is a cool mechanic. That's so funny. The only reason I died is because I turned the light on and then hesitated to see what was there. If I just kept running, I would have been totally fine. Something I actually wouldn't mind is if the other sprites also got dimmed by the light fading. That was how the darkness worked in the Darkest Dungeon, that one level from Perchance. Bad to the Bone by Running Wild. Okay. Thank you so much for that follow. I really, really appreciate it. I like this. Just how everything is saws. No, this is a ROM hack. Maybe you should try repeating your question that was answered again. Okay. Really, Dash? I'm very surprised. It's Hollow Knight, look at the bones. You know what's funny? I have been very excited to see Mina the Hollower. And after seeing information about it, I honestly don't think I'm gonna play it. And it's because of the same exact problem that I had with Hollow Knight. Which is that there's no usable map. Hey, Chance, good afternoon. Oh, is Friday your day off? I think it might be a game that doesn't need a map, like it might be more linear than I expect. But it looks like kind of a cross between, you know, Link's Awakening and more of a Metroidvania style. And both of those game concepts need a map. Maybe I just don't like games that have the word hollow in their title. That's also a possibility. It's a Darker Dank raid. And it was FPS Friday. Were the first-person shooters first-person in? Good luck, Walkie. Thank you. It's weird, because I know you can keep that mushroom. What a weird level. 2 map jam packs today and they were great. Oh, that's awesome. Why, that looks like a gigantic Samus. Thank you so much for the raid, Doug. Well, I'm glad you had fun with the map pack. Mountains! We are doing Beginnerthon, where I'm playing through all the beginner difficulty Kaizo ROM hacks of Super Mario World. That's advanced and lower, by my definition. We're gonna be doing this for another, I think, hour or so, and then I'm gonna switch over to Zelda 2 to finish up my portion of Maury's Archipelago Multi-World that he's been running. We've had, I think, 55 games in total. It's one of those numbers. I personally had 4 games in the multi-world, and Zelda 2 is the only one of my 4 that I have not yet finished. I mean, it is a little more linear than you'd expect? Okay. See, maybe that changes things. That was a sketchy move, yeah. That was a really fun race. Honestly, if it wasn't for that one move, I probably would have won. But that's how a race goes. I watched a video, it was Snowman's video on Mina the Hollower, and I really like Snowman. I feel like he has a pretty good eye for stuff usually. And he was praising how, you could play it and not need a map. But I mean, it just feels like it needs it. I'm really averse to feeling lost in games. I was kind of starting to feel that way with Dark Souls over the weekend, but I'm back on track in that game where I know where I'm going. I love Metroidvanias, but they have to have a map. That's why I like the PC Zelda 2 port so much. Well, one of the reasons. Really, really good map system in that game. I would love to see PC Zelda 2 get its randomizer into Archipelago. Snowblind by Black Sabbath. Oh, Symphony of the Night. I actually really want to play that one too. You can wall jump on the ice. Yeah, I'm not a mapper. I liked Etrian Odyssey, which was a game about making maps. But you had something to look at while you were making that map. Like, you were drawing the map yourself. I had such an unpleasant time with Hollow Knight. And I did 100% of it. I played through Hollow Knight. I got whatever ending was available. I had like 52% completion, and I could not uninstall that game fast enough. No, 100%. And then I did 100% of Hollow Knight as a subscription incentive. Because fuck 112. Why would I want to do all that much game? And I did not enjoy my time with it any more the second time than I did the first. I think the only major thing I missed out on in Hollow Knight was the Hive and the Pantheons.
Hello there.
Hey, I remember. Death in Fire. Amon Amar. Thank you for the GGs.
Hello there.
Does this just line up? It does. Okay. I do hate it. It is not. If it was, that is the name that would be on screen. Oh, that was really close. Yikes! Yikes. You think I sighed through 100% of Hollow? Yeah, pretty much. I hate that game so much. Keeper of the Seven Keys, Halloween. How did I get P-Speed? Oh, I guess I must have kept it. I wish this was the other key door. The one that gets opened by touching it either with the key or Mario's body. Okay. When I'm touching the key door while I'm still in the air and spinning, it's a coin flip if I'm gonna open the door or not. Oops. I do feel like maybe I'm a little spoiled with Kaizo in the fact that retries are so fast. Because, like, having to do the runbacks in Dark Souls or Hollow Knight or whatever, it's just irritating. Like, I don't mind having to retry, but the walk between attempts is something that bugs me. That's something I hope that Nintendo addresses when they announce Mario Maker 3 tomorrow at their Nintendo Direct. I don't think I'm expecting any phone calls. Yesterday was West of Loathing and Shotgun Cop Man. We ran into Satan a couple of times, and he told Shotgun Cop Man, "Fuck you, Shotgun Cop Man." Each time. Can you believe it? That's a really fun game. It really is. Hey, Nachun. I probably need to be calling my ISP more often. Like every time I'm having problems, instead of just bottling everything up. Okay, I do not want to use the key there. Unless I know the number, I screen 100% of my calls with Google's call screening thing. Oh, dang. Thank you very much for the likes on TikTok. We just hit 20,000, which means it's time for a certain dog of mine to get some treats. Hi! Are you hungry? You want some treats? Hi, buddy. Oh, you are. He's such a good dog. He's such a good dog. Alright, back to it. That thwomp is pretty hard to get under. I need to wait until it's basically all the way down. I don't have much time to grab the key and come back. I'm gonna spin there. I don't think it's asking me to, but I think that's gonna be the easiest solution for me. He does, he really does. He was trying real hard to help me bring in the groceries earlier. And when Spike tries to help me bring in the groceries, that's him trying to sneak outside without a leash, and he will run off. Still, will I speedrun per chance? Fuck no. I have zero interest in speedrunning per chance. Zero. It would take a lot for me to play it a second time. I do have the time to spend there. He's gotten in his head that speedrunning is the thing that does it for him. Now, I do want to speedrun some hacks, but it would be hacks that I enjoy and not per chance. I don't like long speedruns. It probably would be good for me to pick up a long speedrun. I don't think I've said anything about it, but I've considered learning Grand Prix World 2. What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? Yeah, directly in my mouth. Chiad. What are you doing? I did the Invictus speedrun, and I got my sub-hour time, and that was enough for me. I think, aside from Zelda 2, that's the longest speedrun I've learned. Yeah. Very sure I was not supposed to spin jump there, but it worked. Thank you very much for the follow, I really appreciate it. That setup feels kind of weird. A lot of it feels unnecessary. And These are based on a global timer, I'm pretty sure. So it's not the same pattern every time. Or it is, and I'm just very bad at reading it. Hang on. Maybe it is. Really doesn't feel like it, though. Man, Resnors are so freaking jank. I just got ejected from his platform when I went up to try to hit it. It's the kind of thing that's pretty invisible. But it'll make you just slide off of it. You cannot. I think that's the end of the game. There might be one more, but this is the... Okay, so... one exitless level, or is this credits? Okay. After this wonderful walk, Wario's had enough for the day and goes home to take a relaxing bath in his sewer. Thank you for playing. Hope you enjoyed it. Shoutouts! Denson86, Franson86, Mad Tears, Nayfall, Taz Dingo, and Communities. This was from the German Kaizo community. Tested by Hentai Kamen, Maulit, and Schlafpop. Graphics by Graphics People. Blocks, Sprites, and ASM by the Blocks, Sprites, and ASM people. Okay. Alright, that took me back to the title screen. Alright. That was all 10 exits. That was a pretty fun hack. Pretty fun hack. I had a hard time with the first level and the last level. The first one from... Oh, excuse me. Oh, big stretch. The first one from the boost blocks, and the last one from the, I would say just the thwomps. Very thwomp heavy, that first section of that last level. Sorry, I was shaking my head disdainfully at TikTok. It's the only thing you can do with them. There's too many cats on the desk, you know that? I think the plan is Fortnite. I probably will want to be doing solos to try to get more comfortable with streaming that game. Okay, let's pick our next hack. First, the difficulty. It'll either be intermediate or advanced. Intermediate is the easier of the two. Intermediate. We don't have very many intermediate hacks left. Let's see what's on here. 6. We have 6 left. I see one hack on there that's pretty obscure. Of course we spun the most obscure hack. I don't think I've played Obscure. Obscure is a 26 exit standard / Kaizo hack by easy difficulty. I definitely have not played this one before.
Hi.
I guess I did. Hey, Nick Whatever, thank you so much for the Prime sub for 9 months. Sub baby time? Thank you so much for using that Prime sub on me. You could have used that anywhere and you used it here. Alright. Let me also say thank you. Again. Thank you to everybody that supported me. Special shout out to Nick Whatever, Tony G, Unknown, which I think is a bug. Thank you everybody for all your support. I really, really appreciate it. We'll finish up some paperwork here real quick. Wario's Wonderful Walk was hack number 290. And let's see. They are all dead. Alright. Thank you again to everybody who supports me. I really appreciate it. Get out of here. Alright. Let's switch on over to Obscure. We are not playing Obscure right now. Let's spin another hack. Obscure apparently is an SA1 hack. I should have marked these. So let's spin another one. Will it be intermediate? Will it be advanced? Only the wheel will tell. Advanced! Let's see what advanced hack we got. The Unknown, a Jordan hack. I have played the Unknown before. I like the Unknown. It's a long one. I don't think we're gonna finish it today. The Unknown.
OK ですか?
OK ですか? Alright. This is a classic Jordan hack. I have played through it before. 3, 2, 1, go. Your eyes open, you're falling through the sky into a strange and unknown world. Where is this? How did you get here? Where did you go? Where did you come from? There are several different paths I can take. We'll just go in order. Totambu! That's funny. That's not when I want to throw that. This hack is pretty funny for me to play because there's several sections in it that are lifted straight from Jordan's ROM hack race levels. Hey Brandon, thanks for the heart me. There's one level in the hack Masterpiece that starts quoting Cotton Eye Joe at you, and then it starts playing the song Cotton Eye Joe during the boss fight. It's just so silly. Balfiera. I don't know if these level names are supposed to have some kind of significance. There is... I think it was Everything Is Not Alright, where all of the levels are named after, like, places in World of Warcraft, which is totally lost on me, because I never played that game. I've always been really averse to playing things that require a monthly subscription. So I just never did. Plus, I was never attached to the Warcraft IP in the first place. Orsinium. Needed a bigger regrab there. You know what I think I would have a really good time playing is Diablo 4. I played the beta for it. And I've seen it on sale for a really good price a few times. I just haven't pulled the trigger. Yeah. I mean, I like the, what do you even call those? Diablo-likes? The action RPG loot-em-ups? ARPG, I guess. I feel like we're making new genre names all the time. I'm not totally happy about Bullet Heaven, but... I guess there had to be one. You swear this is a level in the unknown? I also think it's a level in the unknown. Obscure is an SA1 hack, so I can't play it on my normal setup. So I had to spin a new hack. I'll play Obscure tomorrow, maybe? try Mario like. Yeah, I guess I don't really enjoy specific games being mentioned in genres, be it Metroidvania or roguelike. And I really don't like what's happened to the term roguelike, because that used to mean something very specific that I was a big fan of, and now it does not mean that thing anymore. Like, I say roguelike still to make reference to a turn-based RPG with permadeath and ASCII graphics. Not necessarily ASCII graphics, but I mean a game that's like Rogue. Rothgarian! Christina, thank you so much for the gifts. Peaches, thank you for the rose. Yeah, I completely 100% agree. Oh, that's gonna be a disco shell. I think not a disco shell. I think we should get a new genre name for the roguelite genre. I think permadeath is a very important part of it, which I think is what most people think about. But, like, there's also the incremental upgrading of your character as you play. Yo, Chance, thank you very much for that flow state gift. Laneland. Permadeath, procedural generation. Like, there definitely is a genre there, but I don't think the genre is roguelike. I just think it needs a better name. And I guess I got started on that because of the name of the bullet heaven genre, which is... it feels out of place to me. Gotta wait longer. Same with Metroidvania. Like, I'll use the term Metroidvania. I think that does mean something. I just think that there could be a better name for it. Dang it, Jeremy Parrish. Too slow. That was so close. You see those spikes? Cybiades? They're all nonsense names. Okay. Oh, okay. I was doing that spin jump there to test if Jeffrey Bezos would die to being spun, and they do not. Okay, I also can't pick them up, which... I probably could have just waited until the level would have potentially gotten to a point where I needed to pick one up. But I tried to pick one as early as it would have been for me to do it and not instantly die. You hear the loud click of a door lock in the distance. Blank to block, what could be on the other side? I think we're gonna get through a couple more levels here, and then switch over to Zelda 2. Which, that switch over to Zelda 2 is always a disaster. World 2. Gavaldon. No. I think if I was gonna do like a wizardry style top-down dungeon crawler type game like that, it would probably be Etrian Odyssey. Adventure? You know, that's another genre name that I'm not super happy with. Wizardry as a reference to a game style, yes. Yo, Drew, thank you so much for the flow state gift. How you doing, Drew? Bethany. These are not the bouncy bubbles. Cool. Cool level. Your Vias? What about my Vias? Oh. I trust you. I trust you to make a level with leaves that's not horrible. Okay, there we go. Yeah. A lot like Orcus. Orcus is the same way. Dwynen. I had considered speedrunning this game at one point. I did have an Orcus speedrun that I did. It's just... this one isn't super hard, but it's just got so many levels in it. Ooh, slow. Kind of scary jump. I tell you what was really good was 1. That is an amazing hack. In terms of stuff that Jordan has made, that's a little on the harder side. But it's got a good juxtaposition between, like, every level alternates between going left and right. Yeah, 1. Every level alternates between going left and right, and I think that there's gimmicks in most of the right-facing levels, like motor skills and stuff. Yeah, it's a really good one. It's also got a very non-standard set of graphics. Essen! Thank you for the GG. I should have hit my head there. I'm on borrowed time. Oh, Christina, thank you so much for the gifts. Same exact death as before. I'm spending too much time, I think, in the air before hitting that first Super Koopa. There we go. I'm gonna try and, I've said this before, but I'm gonna try and keep a consistent uploading schedule of videos to the various platforms. Which means yesterday I uploaded 2 videos to TikTok. One of them was over a minute long, so they have decided to disqualify that over a minute long video from the Creator Rewards program. And I appealed that decision, and that appeal was rejected. They said that I uploaded a low quality video. First they said it was unoriginal and then low quality. I think ultimately they're saying the same thing, which is I'm using somebody else's footage, which I'm not. Today was another 2 videos, which means another video is going to get disqualified today, because I had another one that was over a minute long. Dang, I need more speed there. It really sucks because, in the grand scheme of things, I'm not missing out on a whole lot by having stuff get disqualified through TikTok. But it affects me mentally. It's the reason why I'm not doing any voiceover content right now, because that requires significantly more work, and they gave me the same shit for doing the voiceover as they do for not. Yes, exactly. It's also everybody's favorite thing to see from me. Which I get told regularly. But since they just throw it in the garbage, it's hard to want to do it. A big chunk of this level was in one of the ROM hack race levels. Gotta wait. Yeah, I have the benefit of having played this particular, or that opening. That's the part that was prominently featured in the ROM hack race. Like, that was the opening of the ROM hack race level. So I had to learn that one in a high pressure environment, and I also had done a video on it. So it's something that sticks with you. Yes. Thank you very much for the W. I appreciate the gift. From Spain. Yeah. I mean, it's not easy what it's asking you to do. I should just go straight through there. almost didn't make it. Ephesus. Oh. Sticky floor. The level takes place in a movie theater. I can't move. Oh, I need that Goomba. Yep. I can't move while I'm on the ground. I have to be jumping to move left or right at all. I was hoping I'd be able to swing just a little bit to the left and grab that Goomba. I probably didn't deserve that one. I also probably could have just jumped over them. You hear the loud click of a door lock in the distance. Blink to block. What could be on the other side? Alright. Well, we've made good progress here. We finished up 2 worlds. I think I want to switch over to Zelda 2. So let's do that. It's been a long enough time between the last time I played Zelda 2 for Multi-World that I don't remember which hoops I had to jump through. We'll figure it out. Let's pause these timers. Thank you. I guess we finished up 2 hacks today. I was afraid that I only did 1, but... Two is pretty good. Well, where's Bizhawk? I don't know if this is the right version. I feel like it's probably not the right version. Program... Lua console. Bizhawk generic. I think that's the right one. Oh. The Archipelago server isn't running. Let me fix that. Do the thing. It has a different port. Okay. There we go. Alright. I think everything is where it needs to be. Let me switch my controller and the gameplay over. Not that window! Can you please get the right one instead? I mean, yes, that is BizHawk, but it's not... That one, please, thank you. Wow, my computer needs to be restarted. Hang on a second. I'm gonna see if I can keep this going. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Let's collect all the items.
Hello there.
Finishing Z2 for Mori's multi-world. Zelda 2? See the raft? One of the final things I got in that giant pile of items? Unknown. Swap more stuff around here. Okay. Last thing, and we're gonna get started. Okay, I think we're good. So, the thing that I've been waiting for has been the raft. I also have literally every other progression item, so we're gonna make pretty quick work of the rest of this game. I do still need to get all 6 crystals placed. Hey, Carissa. But I don't need to go out of my way to get any dungeon items or anything, because I have everything I could possibly need. I can even skip through most of the overworld because I've already got boots. Oh, right. I have boots. I could stop and get a couple of checks along the way. Oh, I don't have up thrust. I don't think I need it. I might be sorely mistaken, but I really don't think I do. Oh, hang on. That's... This, the setup for this is so fucking inconsistent. It makes me angry. It doesn't capture the way that it captures most games. For no good reason. Okay, my XP is good. I'm not gonna waste a level. I might not be in the best of spots experience-wise, actually. It's not going to stop me from beating the game, but it's not going to be as easy as it could be. But I do have all the health and the health and magic containers. Alright, there's that palace done. 2 more, and then the Great Palace. I really don't think I'm gonna stop for any other checks on the way. I don't need to. Somebody else might be looking for something that I'm skipping past, but... I was just making sure that, the crystals that I think that I've placed have actually been placed, and they have. I'm doing this without my map that I normally use. This is the dungeon that I think I'm the most sketchy on without a map. Just because it's got a lot of branching paths. That hit me. Something isn't right. There's a couple of checks now that I should have gotten that didn't show up. I think it's this way. It is this way. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be lacking some levels. but I'm fine. It's fine. I won't worry about it. I have the magic key, so even stuff that I would normally have to stop and grab, the keys, I don't. I can just make a beeline. It's a really weird feeling. Could have used shield there. This is just something that happens during boss fights. The sound. I don't think that there's anything I've done to cause it, but it's happened on every boss fight while doing Archipelago Zelda 2. Alright, that's 2 palaces. Just one more. That's gonna bring me up to 6, 8, 8, I think? Or maybe 7, 7, 8? Yeah, my checks are not working. But it's fine. It might be checks that are already done. From people, having finished their games. So I'm not gonna worry about it. If something is very, very broken at the very end of the game and it doesn't say that I've completed my goals, I'm just gonna ask for the game to be released. Because I'm in go mode, I have everything I need. I'm not waiting on anybody else. Oops. I would have died. I have a lot of extra lives too, so dying is not like a super big inconvenience. And there's a couple of places where I'm gonna take intentional deaths to refill my magic. So, if I wanted to, I could get that key, even though I don't have the upstab. I don't care to get that key because I don't need it. I already have the magic key, which you should have before coming into this palace anyway, so I'm not like super far ahead. Also, there's no guarantee that that's an actual key. I'm pretty sure that I fall here. And then another fall. These are one of the last guys I want to get hit by, the flying unicorn dragons, whatever they are. And it's because they take away experience points when they hit you, which is like the worst possible thing. Rebonak refight in the next room, I believe? Oh no, I've gone the wrong way. Okay, that's fine. That's what I get. Hold on, I'm sorry. I do need to bring up this map, because I've gotten myself confused. We're fine. Everything's fine. I was in the right place. Okay, checks are working, so I think everything that I've come across so far is just checks for completed games. I'm so weak. That was a pretty good jackhammer there, but I only have 6 attack. This should bring me up to 7, I think. Yes, okay. 7, 7, 8 is good. If I was leveling properly, I would be at 8, 8, 8. Especially since I've gotten a lot of extra tea bags and stuff. But I just was not being careful. Dang. I shouldn't be killing him. The only thing I would gain from killing him would be increasing my 6 count to potentially get a red jar. And since I have access to quite a few magic refills, I don't need to. Dang. Didn't have enough magic for spell, didn't realize it. Oh, great.
Hello there.
Alright. What? I'm pretty happy about getting past him without getting hit. I'm usually really bad at that. And then killing him is a bonus too. There is one thing I need to consider because I don't have upstab, and it's the one room where the giant bot falls on me. I can't... I think I'm gonna have to get hit there. Which, that's fine. It's fine. I choose not to engage with you. The Great Palace is huge, and it's got a lot of branching paths. But I don't know all the paths, I don't know all the rooms. I don't have to, because all I need to do is remember 4 directions, and that takes me to the end. What a jerk. What a jerk. Not having upstab there really hurt me. Because I couldn't quickly get through. I had to use the jump spell up into the block to hit the block to the right. Okay. It does so much damage. I'm apprehensive about the start of a new season. I haven't gone through it before. Gonna have to get used to all the drops again. There's a fairy there and I don't care. There's also a check there and I don't care about that either. Ordinarily it would be a 1-up, but I've got tons. Yeah, it'll be fine, I'm sure. Alright, here's where I'm getting hit. I may have been able to dodge that, but I don't think I've ever been in a position where I had to guess on if I could. Well, let's check for magic. It'll either be magic or it'll be a red bird. Huh. I think my magic needs to be full. Maybe not full, but mostly full. Ah. My attack being 7 is really hurting me here. This is the last enemy in the game where it's going to matter. Because, the Shadow Link fight, you do a set amount of damage to him no matter what your attack is. So this is how this fight's gonna go. Yeah. That's fine. I will be incredibly shocked if I die again. There we go. And that's the game. Yay! I had nothing useful. None of the checks that I sent for beating that game mattered. Not one. Yeah, I didn't have to stop to grab anything. Like, that was, the fastest second half of that game you could ever ask for. Okay, well, I'm officially done with my portion of Mori's Multiworld. Which means I probably want to think about maybe joining up another one? Or starting a new one for myself? We'll see. I guess I'm done with the stream for right now. We did all the things I wanted to do. I've been threatening this for a few days now, but I think I am going to try and do a small cooking stream. But I need to make sure I actually have the stuff that I need. I want to make tortillas. I want to make tortillas. No, I'll do Fortnite tonight. Actually, I need to figure out how that works. Like when the downtime is gonna be. $7:30 Eastern Time. I am not playing Fortnite tonight. I don't know what I'm doing tonight. We'll figure something out. Yeah. I don't know. I'll figure something out between now and then. Thank you everybody for being here. I really appreciate you guys hanging out. Even though I play games that aren't Mario every now and then. Hey Theron, thank you. Why? Oh! Let's read Third Wall! Third Wall is doing a Lunar Magic stream. That's a rarity. Alright, bye guys, I'll see you later. We'll figure something out. Bye. It's over. Tomorrow, tomorrow is gonna be more Kaizo, I'm sure. It's over!